an ovation. When we pull up, it gets loud. No hesitation, we locked in, there's no way out. All dedication, winning doesn't take vacation. No space for doubt, we about to put it down. Running, take a breath, keep running. Cause your time is coming, show it out. One head to the top, keep it going, we don't stop. One head, straight away, popping like an 808. One head, do it now, it's your moment, make it count. We got one head.
Last man in this game, 터진 바람 앞던 날 뛰니 물럭광 모든 chain 원래 역전이 더 짜릿한 밥이지 너는 쏠려 from the whole world 공은 던져 잡고 또 숨죽여 till the end 너야 sub-zero to honey yeah this is my home ground don't memory crowd wanted to the top goes like whoosh 떠나가기 질러 get loud 나가세 내가 tell my team 믿고 달려 난 still the same making new history top of the big scene one hit to the top keep it going we don't stop one hit straight away bumping like an 808 one hit do it now it's your moment make it count one hit we got one hit
juega tu posición y representa tu país soy el jugador que se creció pero no olvida su raíz estoy pensando en toda mi gente mientras recorro la base firme pase lo que pase vamos por encima esa es la frase subo el volumen cuando llegue mi turno al bate que esto es el clásico mundial ponte ready para el desempate hay que jugar con el corazón darlo todo en el terreno esa es mi pasión con orgullo trae tus colores porque luego ya comenzó we don't stop
one head to the top keep it going we don't stop one head straight away pumping like an 808 one head do it now it's your moment make it count one head we got one head
Does anybody know or have the time? Does anybody know that girl of mine? Has anybody seen her? Has she gone away? If anybody talked to her, please send her my way. Yeah. She was hanging around some other lover on this end of town. Or maybe it's a rumor. People telling a lie. No, maybe she's not with some other guy. I gotta know right away, 'cause I can't spend another day. Does anybody know where my baby is? Does anybody know where my baby is? Yeah. Angel of mercy, could you come on down? See yourself beside me on my humble ground. Oh, I'm gonna ask a question, and I need you to say you're gonna bring her back to me now by the end of the day. Please, gotta know right away, 'cause I can't spend another day. Does anybody know? Where my baby
Coming to you live from Southern California, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Athletics and the Los Angeles Angels. First pitch coming your way next. And today's starting pitcher, Sam Aldegheri. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe two at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
All right, ready to go here. Nick Kurtz getting ready to hit. And we're off and running from Anaheim.
First pitch, 640.
Aldegheri goes 6'1", 210 pounds, and he was born in Italy. Next offering is downstairs. Ripped, and he can't glove it. It's by him.
That swing is all about confidence. Sitting pretty with a 3-0 count and using it to your advantage instead of wasting what turned out to be a good opportunity. A great job of hitting, and the result is a single. Good stuff.
A little bit low. Ball one. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. A massive home run. The Athletics score first. It's 2-0.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Now the left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom. Gets the bunt down the right side. The flip in time. He got him. And time now to check out the A's lineup. Getting guys across the plate, not exactly a forte for them this year, as their offense is in the bottom third of the league in runs scored.
So, Boog, it can be frustrating when players start to press in scoring opportunities. You know, it also puts pressure on your starting pitcher. They need to lock in and capitalize with runners in scoring position.
Ball one.
Next pitch is downstairs. This one smoked on its way out of here. A solo shot. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add on. It's 3-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
One down. The switch hitting catcher will come up to hit. Jonah Heim.
Ball.
The 1-0. Aldegheri delivers. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes.
Ball.
That's a little bit low. Puts a bunt down. Grissom takes it himself. That's out number 2.
Batting 6th, the designated hitter, Zach Geloff.
That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting 7th, right fielder, Lawrence
And now
Butler.
the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And it is gone. He circles the bases, and they add to their lead. It's 5-zip.
Keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hip just popped. Hands came through, nice little wag to it, carried out nicely.
Lays down a bunt to the right side. Grissom. And he saved at first as no one could get to the bag in time.
Batting 9th, second baseman, Jeff
So 2
McNeil.
down, Jeff McNeil up next for the A's. Drops a bunt down the first base side. He steps on the bag, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. On to the bottom of the first. It's the A's 5 and the Angels coming up. This is AL West action on MLB The Show.
Jumping straight up out the gym. Jumping straight up out the gym. Highlight. They didn't get this all on film. Numbers.
We go to the bottom of the first. And on the mound for the A's in this one, Aaron Civale. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
The opposing hitters are going to see a lot of cutters. This guy can throw it to the front side of the plate, the back side of the plate, so you're really not able to cheat to get the fat part of the bat on the baseball.
Digging in, Zach Neto.
Down. Ball, no.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Tosses to first. What a pick to save the play and get the first out. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. Not the highest team batting average for this squad. They're down towards the bottom of the league in total hits, and Singy, because of that, they don't score a ton.
Yeah, and Boog, I'm looking for a little better performance out of them today. I mean, if they're going to be dangerous, if they're going to be able to create scoring opportunities, they're going to have to start making some individual adjustments. A lot of players in this lineup probably aren't happy with how they've hit the ball so far. So today's a chance to get something going.
That one at the knees for a strike.
No.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Ball 2.
Here's a 2-2. And downstairs. About this one, it's out of here. He'll touch them all, and they're on the scoreboard. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident. In a 3-2 count, you've got to be ready to hit at the plate, even if it's a borderline pitch. You don't want to leave it in the umpire's hands. Got to be ready to pull the trigger. He had a great swing on that. He got rewarded for it.
Ball.
And another ball. Now. Flying drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
That one missed. Adele over at first with one away. The count 2-1. Fastball for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Man at first, one away. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there, it's got a chance. And that's going to bang against the wall. Lead runner around second. Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
2 on, 1 out.
Ball.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
And that is downstairs. And that's ball 3.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with the middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Here's a 3-0. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's got a chance. And that one is out of here. Second home run of the inning for him. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 5-4.
Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Ground ball up the middle. Gets to it with a slide. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Puts a bunt down. Flips it. And he just beats him to the bag. What a play. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's down to 1 at 5-4.
Leading off for the A's, first baseman Nick Kurtz.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
The 1-1.
Ball.
Aldegheri delivers. That
Ball
one
3.
misses. Ball 3. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. A gigantic blast. And they add a run. It's 6-4. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. If there's a most predictable count to get a fastball, it's still 3 balls and 1 strike. I'll tell you what, that hitter was ready for it. He got his pitch, and he absolutely unloaded on it.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play.
Well, anything can happen once the ball deflects off the base. Do you get a good bounce or a bad bounce? Your guess is as good as mine.
Man at first, here's the left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom. 0 for 1 so far. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Neto tossed to second. On to first, double play.
Nice soft hands on the backhand right there in the 6 hole. Starts the double play. It's not an easy throw, but he puts it on the money. Really good job to get that double play started.
And that one is downstairs, and it's 1-0. Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the second.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. Another homer. His second homer of the night, and they boost their lead. It's 7-4. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. A surprise performance here. You don't expect this kind of power from him, but he's proven everyone wrong with a multi-home run game.
And here's the catcher, Jonah Heim. He's 0 for 1. Lays down a bunt to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 7-4 ball game.
And leading off for the Halos, catcher Logan Porter.
That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 1.
Ball.
Joe McDonald, our umpire behind the dish.
Yeah, Boog, Joey Mack. Sometimes a little tough to figure out. We may see some hitters and pitchers asking him where a pitch was here or there, but most of the time he keeps it reasonable.
Next offering misses. 3 balls, no strikes. What a stop. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Batting 9th, left fielder, Wade Meckler.
That hits the dirt. Ball 1.
No, that's a ball.
And that skips into dirt. This one in the air, center field. Bolte on the move. 2 down.
Up next for the Angels, shortstop.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Zach Neto grounded out to short in his first trip. Way high with that one. And that's ball 1. Fastball for a strike. That's too low. And now 3-1. Mike Trout would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
This one backs to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here. He'll circle the bases, and they inch closer. It's 7-5. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. When a hitter's in a 3-1 count, he's going to force that pitcher to come to him, throw him something that he can handle. Well, right there, he got a pitch that he can handle, and he made it pay for it.
Just missed. One run across in the frame so far. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that one's a little bit low. And the count now 2-0. That's a little bit low. Civale, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His second home run of the game, and they cut into the deficit. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, dude. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in the lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Here's Joe Adele. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. No action in the bullpen, though. Looks like they're going to let him stay out there.
4-1.
Two down, nobody on.
D-Ride.
Ball to strike. The pitch. That one missed. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. The 2-1. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there, and gone! They've hit another, and we're level. It's 7-7. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not. But I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Hard ground ball, base down. And the hits just keep on coming.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Vaughn Grissom, the next to hit. He had a big 3-run homer at his first trip. Gets the bunt down the right side. Kurtz. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. They explode with 3 solo homers in the inning. We played 2 full, and we are tied 7-7. Back here at Angel Stadium, this lineup has been going off today. 5 homers so far as we take a look at the spray chart.
Yeah, they've been sending them out all over the yard, Boog. Doesn't seem like there's anywhere for these pitchers to hide. You know, these A's really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. That's a big number on the scoreboard. 7 runs already. They've been successful offensively because they're doing the little things right from at-bat to at-bat, and it's been pretty rewarding for them.
Pitch misses. Ball 3. This one in the air, center field. Siri settles under it, and there's one down. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Right fielder Lawrence Butler.
Just missed.
Ball 2.
And that's downstairs. And now 3-0. A dive. Nice stop. To his knee, the throw. Nicely done for the out.
Great reaction there to get to the baseball, secure it, and then no time to get up and throw. Throws from one knee. That's a guy that's got a lot of confidence in his arm strength and accuracy.
Henry Bolte now at the plate.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on. And
Ball
that's
2.
way high. And the count is 2-0. Next offering is down low. Puts a bunt down. Grissom puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. It's the A's 7 and the Angels 7. Back in Anaheim, let's take a look at how the ball's been flying today. Plenty of power on both sides in this one.
Yeah, games like this were so fun for me as a hitter, Boog. You grab your bat and head to the plate thinking, hey, could be my turn to go yard next. You know, these Angels doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff.
Ball.
Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
That one misses. Ball 3. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. And it gives them the lead in the third. It's 8-7.
Good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the last half of the third.
Ball.
And that one missing low. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And a payoff pitch. Got him looking. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Porter
That's
takes
a
a ball as he stands in for the second time.
Yeah.
One now. Right through there for a strike. And that one almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Drops a bunt down the first base side. And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Angels, left fielder, Wade Meckler.
Out towards right center field. And that is that. Angels get one with a solo homer. It's now 8-7. This is AL West action on MLB The Show. Back here at Angel Stadium, new inning getting started. Jeff McNeil stands in. There's the strike.
Ball. Ball 2.
And
Ball
downstairs. On the ground, right side. Peraza fires over to first. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
First baseman, Nick Kurtz.
That missed by a lot. 2 balls, no strikes. And another ball. Swing and a high fly ball, right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. A solo shot. His second homer of the night, and they tie it up. It's 8-8. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
Well, he's living up to his power hitting reputation today, Boog. A second homer just confirms what we already knew about his ability to hit the ball a long way.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Shea Langoliers up next for the A's. And that is downstairs. And that is ball 1. One out, bases empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Right through there for a strike. Pitch is in the dirt, and the count 2-1. Just missed. Ripped to short. Over to first.
Got him, stepping out.
That's out number 2.
Up next for the A's, left fielder Tyler Soderstrom.
Ball 1.
Two down, nobody on. And another ball. Up the middle, it's through for a hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the A's, shortstop Jacob Wilson.
Next up for the A's, Jacob Wilson. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Not close with that one. Ball one. Aldegheri delivers.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. And the count's even at 2.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
The 2-2 on the way. Now a bunt with 2 strikes, and that goes foul. It's a strikeout. The A's get one on this homer. All even now at 8 apiece. Back in Anaheim, so in now for the Angels, Zach Neto.
Shortstop, Zach Neto.
The shortstop takes the ball. And that skips in the dirt.
Hurry.
Hard hit left side. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Up next for the Angels, designated hitter, Mike Trout.
No. No,
He's
that's the
just
ball.
missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Here.
2-1 now. That one in there to Mike Trout. And now 2-2. Hard ground ball, base 9. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Now batting Joe Adele. He's already homered here in this one.
Ball 1.
And the 1-0.
Ha!
One away, tie game, go-ahead run stands at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
No.
The 2-1. Just missed. looking to stop. And he beats it. He's safe.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate.
Angels, second baseman, Oswald Peraza.
Nice grab. There's one. Back to first, not in time.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Go-ahead run on base. Vaughn Grissom digs in now. He's already homered in this game.
Down low.
Two on, two outs.
Could be some
that's the
action here
ball.
on this
Too
next
low.
pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Two and oh the count. Here it comes. There's the strike. Too low, and it's ball three. Runners at the corners with two outs. A bunt, and it's popped up. Coming on, and it gets by him. Running for third, in to score. They take the lead. It's 9-8. Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the A's bullpen. Aaron Civale is done, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Jose Suarez. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Puts a bunt down. Langoliers sends it to first, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Two men left stranded, but they do push across one. We're headed to the fifth. It's the Angels 9 and the A's 8. Back here at Angel Stadium, and now here's the A's catcher, Jonah Heim.
You know, these Athletics, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Here's a 2-0. And another ball. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Gone off the rocks in center. Touch 'em all time. And we have a tie ball game. It's 9-9.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Sam Aldegheri won't go any further. Got them some innings, but they didn't come easy. New pitcher coming on, and we'll be back after a quick break.
Now pitching.
New pitcher in the game for the Angels, Jose Soriano.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Ball, that's down.
The 1-0.
Ball 2.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one misses. 3 balls, no strikes. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. Out of here. They go back to back, and the A's jump in front. It's 10-9.
Some guys actually don't like swinging 3-0 because they feel like they get a little too quick in anticipation. Well, this guy obviously does. He stayed back, nice drive from the backside, and a really good swing through the zone.
Now it's going to be Lawrence Butler. Swinging a ground ball, and it finds its way through for a hit. And a man aboard.
Up next for the A's, center fielder Henry Bolton.
Trying to move him over here.
Double.
And a foul ball. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. In the dirt, throws to second, not going to get him, he's in there. And now a man into scoring position.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Man at second.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
That misses. 3-2 down. What a stop. Throw to first, and they get the out.
Up next for the A's, second baseman Jeff.
And now here's Jeff McNeil.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with the win.
He gets there with the slide to first. And that's a great play for the out.
For the A's, first baseman is Hurts.
No, down.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
That misses. 3-1. Shea Langoliers in the on-deck circle for the A's. Man on second, 2 down. And there's a strike here at 98.
Oh boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Bunts it in the air. And that is that. The 2-round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And this is now a 10-9 ball game. This is AL West action on MLB The Show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So in now for the Angels, Jose Siri.
Jose Siri.
Ball.
The hitters count the 2-0. Right through there for a strike. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And the tying run is on base.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
In there for strike 1. In the dirt, blocked. Well done behind the dish.
That's the ball.
Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. A 2-run blast. And they lead it. It's 11-10.
was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
And now here is Wade Meckler.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning. Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
A little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were, 50 runs scored in the 2 games combined. My scorecard was ugly for that series.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just a mosaic over there.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're always judging the different pens. That, you know, I get the skinny scoring pen, and then I have the red, and then the black, and then I got a highlighter. So there is a lot going on. Pitch misses. Ball 3.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
This one in the air, center field. Bolte under it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Angels, shortstop, Zach Neto.
Close, but called a ball. And it's 2-0. That one missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Towards left center field. That's got a chance. Brings it back on a leaping catch. Wow.
Rob's a potential solo shot right there. That'll fire your team up, but even more so the player. I'm excited to see how they respond.
Now Trout gets a chance to hit. 3 for 3 with a pair of home runs and a single. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. Two down, nobody on.
Ball 2.
The 2-1. Fastball for a strike. Trout swings and connects. Deep left field. That one carrying. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. And he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 12-10.
Who doesn't love watching Mike Trout smash home runs? His swing just sounds different. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with his swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
That misses. Ball 2.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it, save the rest of that bullpen, somehow stop the bleeding.
And a 2-1 on the way. In there at the knees for a strike. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back there. Off the batter's eye and gone. Another one. Back-to-back homers. His second home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 13-10.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
So 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Oswald Peraza. Gets the bunt down the right side. Throws to first in time. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. We're through 5. The Halos lead this one 13-10.
Why you trying to go dance? We know that I'm deadly. Filled up with Andy, broke down the pennies. That's when it gets.
Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game. And the batter now,
Leading
Shea
off
Langoliers.
Third baseman, Shea Langoliers.
Ball.
That's
Ball.
off the mark. Ball 3. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. Another homer. His second homer of the night, and they're chipping away. It's 13-11.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
One run across in the frame so far, and we're in the top half of the sixth.
Ball.
That one lifted to left. Meckler should have this one. And there's one away.
Up next for the A's, shortstop Jacob Wilson.
Now it's the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. That one close, ruled the ball. And that's ball one.
Yep.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ball drilled in the air to center. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Hit on the ground to short. Neto fires over to first, and that's the inning. And up next for Los Angeles, Vaughn Grissom. He's done some damage, launched a homer at his first at bat back in the first.
Yeah, that was a tone setter, no doubt. I mean, you can stomach an early solo homer, but a three-run shot just doesn't go down quite as smooth.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball one. Next offering is downstairs. Just missed. High fly ball out to center field. Bolte under it. One down.
Up next for the Angels, third baseman, Dinter Guzman.
Right down to shoot. 0-1. That one ripped left field. Way back there. It's got a chance. Just missed it.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And now it's Jose Siri, 1 for 3. Two down, nobody on here in the bottom of the 6th. Two and 0 the count. Here it comes.
Ball.
That's a little bit low. And that one finds its way through. And that extends the inning.
Up next for the Angels, catcher Logan.
Here's the Angels catcher, Logan Porter. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
0-1.
Ball.
Siri off of first with 2 away. Lays down a bunt to the right side. The underhand flip. What a play. Inning over. The Halos out front here, 13-11. Back in Anaheim, now the A's designated hitter, Zach Geloff.
Ball.
And the 1-0.
No.
That one missed. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion. Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Tying run at the plate. And another ball.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Out toward towards right center. That's well struck. Carrying well. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
Up next for the A's, center fielder Henry Bolte.
One out man at first. Henry Bolte getting ready to hit.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
The tying run at the plate.
Ball 2.
Here's a 2-0. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. The 2-1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Swings through that. The Athletics with the go-ahead run at the plate here in the top half of inning number 7. And he lays one down the left side. Off-balance feed. There's one. On to first. Save. So they get one, but a really nice try there. Nick Kurtz up next for the A's. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing. On the ground. That's a base hit. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball. In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Two on, 2 outs. Bunting, and he pops it up. Brings it in, and that's the 3rd out.
Rise up, it's you. Come on and rise up, that's you. Come on and rise up, put it in action. Go mad with it, come on, lift it to the top. Yeah, rise up, that's you. Come on and.
Set for the last half of the 7th. So in now for the Angels, Wade Meckler.
They count me out, but we're still here making plays. I rise from the darkest depths to the light in a fight for the win I claim.
Yo 1. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Ball.
The 2-1. And there's a ball. Out towards right center field. Bolte on the move to the gap. And there's one away.
Up next for the Angels, shortstop, Zach Neto.
Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Zach Neto. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Gets the call. That is strike 2.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
And a 1-2. Lifted in the air, right center field. Bolte on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Angels, designated hitter, Mike Trout.
Here's Mike Trout, and a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
Ball 1 up.
Two down, nobody on.
No.
Dives and he can't hang on. And that's an infield single despite a great effort at shortstop.
Up next for the Angels, right fielder, Joe Adele.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Jose Suarez will depart, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for the
So
A's,
a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, number 61. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh.
Ball 1.
The lefty, the 1-0. Up the middle, base hit. That was smoke through the infield. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
I mean, come on, have a game. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Now at the plate, Oswald Peraza.
Ball.
First and second, 2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Just missed. Right through there for a strike. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Bunts it in the air. And that'll do it. The Angels have the lead, 13-12. Back here at Angel Stadium, now the left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom. He gets to it with a slide, fires to first, and they get the out. Big play there to get the leadoff man.
Up next for the A's, shortstop Jacob Wilson.
Ball, that's down.
The Halos trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. Close, but called a ball. Ball 3.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
That swing is all about believing in yourself, especially here in the late stages. Sitting with the 3-0 count and using it to your advantage. A great job of hitting in a big spot.
Here's the catcher, Jonah Heim.
Too low.
That one is downstairs. That's ball 2.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. That one in for a strike, 2-2.
That was the pitch to hit. 4-seam fastball instead of that sinker ball that makes you hit it on the ground. He missed a good one.
Drops a bunt down the first base side. Grissom. Neto for 1. Over to first. Safe.
Next for the A's, the designated hitter, Zach Gallo.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
But with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
The 0-1.
No, that's the ball.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
That misses. Ball 2. Heim off of first with 2 away. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Frustrated with the strike zone.
Hard ground ball for a base knock. as the tying run is forced to stop at second, and his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Next up for the A's, Lawrence Butler.
We just might be talking about this at bat in our post-game wrap. He's proven he can drive in runs in these spots.
In the air, left field. And that's the third out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, number 5.
First baseman, Ron Grissom.
The 1-0.
Ball 2.
And another ball. Hard ground ball, base stop. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Angels, third baseman, Mr. Civale.
And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. Trying to move him over here. And that's a foul ball. High fly ball, right field. Butler on the move. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Up next for the Angels, center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Jose Siri. Puts a bunt down. Steps on first for the out.
Oh, this is a good job. He puts the sac bunt down to the right side. Good execution, and he moves that runner up to second. That guy did his job right there.
No.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that bunted towards third. Gets him easily, ends the inning. The Angels on top here, 13-12. In Anaheim, we go to the 9th. Henry Bolte now at the plate. And that skips in the dirt. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Ball.
And another ball. That misses the zone. Ball 3. Jeff McNeil next to bat for the A's. And a base hit right there. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Pitch kicks away. That's a wild pitch, and the tying run moves into scoring position.
Can't imagine he's too happy with that one on the mound. Just one pitch after giving up the single, he basically turns it into a double.
So the tying run at second. That misses the zone, and the count is 2-0.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
That one misses, and it's 3-0.
Would love to see him get the green light, even with the 3-0 count right here. Let's see if he can create some magic. Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Man at second. On the ground, right side. Peraza whips it to first. But the tying run moves up to third, so they'll be happy with that. So it's effectively a sacrifice bunt. The ground out to the right side moves the runner from second to third.
Yeah, I didn't necessarily intend to sacrifice an out like that, but still good situational hitting. They need to find a way to bring him in.
In the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Just missed. From third into score. It's an RBI single, and they've tied it in the top of the ninth.
That's a big-time clutch performance, Boog. Top of the ninth, your team needs you to come through, and you deliver a game-tying RBI base hit. Now let's see if they can build on that and get the lead. Put the pressure on the other side heading into the bottom of the ninth.
Up the middle, the flip, one at second, to first, not in time. Great effort there.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Go ahead run on base. Tyler Soderstrom up next for the A's. Down low, it kicks away. Throws to second. He's in there. Wild pitch, and into second moves the go-ahead run. Man on second, 2 down. Good hitters count the 2-0. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. pitches downstairs. Jacob Wilson on deck, already 2 homers in the game.
Huge impact in this one so far, and you know he'd like to make some noise in this inning as well.
Puts a bunt down. The throw to first.
Yes, you're out.
And that will end the inning. Back here at Angel Stadium. So in now for the Angels, Wade Meckler.
Wade Meckler.
There's a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
No, outside. That's the ball.
It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing in the bat, nice win for the team.
This one 14-13. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shopping. Thanks for joining us.